God's secret code in the first Bible verse. The map mystery hidden in the beginning. Discover how the very first sentence of the Bible uses a special Hebrew number code to reveal a hidden message of perfect design. The first sentence of the Bible, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth," is more than just a famous quote. When we look at the original Hebrew language, we find a secret layer of math and numbers that many believe is God's special signature. The Hebrew sentence and the number of completion. The verse in Hebrew is written with 7 words and 28 letters. Why is that special? Because the number 7 is the Bible's number for completion and perfection. 7 words in the whole sentence. 28 letters in total. 28 is 4 times 7. The first 3 words have 14 letters, 2 times 7. The last 4 words have 14 letters, 2 times 7. This perfect use of the number 7 seems to show that God's creation is complete and orderly. Gematria, the Hebrew number code. Hebrew has a special code called gematria, pronounced gematria. In this code, every letter is also a number. By adding up the numbers in a word, you can find its number value. Here is the number value for each word in Genesis 1:1. In the beginning is equal to 913. Created is equal to 203. God is equal to 86. A grammar word is equal to 401. The heavens is equal to 395. And is equal to 407. The earth is equal to 296. Now, let's add them all up. This total number, 2701, is mathematically amazing. It is not a random number. It is the result of multiplying two special prime numbers, 37 and 73. 2701 is equal to 37 times 73. Even more fascinating, 37 and 73 are a mirror image pair. 37 reversed is 73. This beautiful symmetry is seen as proof of intelligent design. More hidden patterns. The 777, the values of the 3 main nouns, God, 86, the heavens, 395, and the earth, 296, add up to 777. 86 plus 395 plus 296 equals 777. Since 7 is the number of perfection, 777 is like a super perfection stamp on God's work. The first and last, the word is made of the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, Aleph, and the last letter, Tav. This is seen as a hidden symbol for God being the beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega. What does it all mean? For those who believe, the chance that all these patterns, the 7 as the prime numbers 37 and 73, and the 777, could happen by accident in one short sentence is impossible. They see it as a divine fingerprint, proving that the Bible's first verse is a true message from God, written with a mathematical code in its very foundation. The divine signature, how the number 37 weaves through the Old Testament. The Bible's hidden code, the number 37 revealing God's plan. Discover how a single number, 37, connects foundational concepts like the Messiah, redemption, and God's presence from Genesis to the prophets. The number 37 appears to function as a foundational building block in the mathematical fabric of the Old Testament. Its frequent appearance in keywords and prophecies, especially those related to God's power and salvation, suggests it is a divine signature pointing to God's orderly design. The number 37 emerges as a profound and recurring signature of God's creative and redemptive work throughout the Old Testament. Here is a clear explanation of its significance. The significance of 37 as a divine building block. The number 37 is a prime number, meaning it can only be divided by itself and 1. In biblical numerology, this indivisibility can symbolize God's fundamental, unchangeable nature. Here are critical words and phrases that are multiples of 37, revealing its thematic importance. Core concepts of God and redemption. 37 times 1 is equal to 37. YAH-WEH, the only one, or the only son, a title for a sark and a prophetic hint of Christ. 37 times 1 is equal to 37, YAH-WEH, Feast of the Lord. 37 times 2 equals 74, witness or eternity. 37 times 3 equals 111, Pela, wonderful, as in wonderful counselor, from Isaiah 9:6. 37 times 4 equals 148, Pesach, Passover, the feast of redemption. 37 times 4 equals 148, Netzach, everlasting or victory. 37 times 8 equals 296, Zah, rock, a common name for God, example the rock of Israel. Concepts of God's presence and rule. 37 times 10 is equal to 370, Shalem, made whole, complete, or peace. Related to Shiloh. 37 times 10 is equal to 370, Shachan, to abide, to dwell with. The root of Shekinah, God's glorious presence. 37 times 10 is equal to 370, Mashal, to rule, to reign.